Hello? Is this working? Okay, yeah, it's working. Hello? Pasta Mancer, FGC coming at you with another live stream on YouTube. I hope you're all having a great day. I just need to confirm that this is going, and we can start. Yep, okay, we're good. Hey, I hope everyone's having a great day. Um, we're waiting for the Takeda patch to drop. I've been wanting to do a tier list, I'm not going to lie. This one's just going to be for fun. It's not going to be the most accurate tier list, but as always, my perspective, I don't travel and play at tournaments. So this is all going to be from the lens of an online player that grinds Combat League and occasionally plays casuals. So, that being said, take it with a grain of salt. I'm going to tell you my thoughts on all the characters, and it's been a long time since I posted a tier list, so there will be some changes. I have changed my mind on a few characters, so I would like to get this tier list out before this Takeda patch drops, so I can kind of put a cap on this era of MK1. So, I'm not going to waste any time. I'll try not to say and too many times either, and I'll just, so if I quit talking, just know that I'm thinking. And yeah, without any further ado, let's get it going. All right. See, I'm not as confident. I don't know where I'd start nowadays, but I'll tell you what. I heard Melina's getting a nerf, so we're gonna start with Melina. I think she's top 10, especially online. I think she's really good. Ball roll is a mid, and you just catch people being reckless and not blocking online. So she'll always be good online because ball roll's a mid. Always be at least top 10, unless they nerf her really bad. Now, who do I think moved up a little bit? I think Natara. I think that Natara has a really high skill ceiling that people aren't tapping into because it's hard. And I mean, I've been playing with Dupa now, and he's been hitting me with over 50% combos consistently with the character. So I'm sorry if you do 50%, just like spending like 1 bar, 2 cameo, like you can't be that bad, right? So really good damage. In my opinion, just give her 50 health back, and I have spoilers. I know what's going to happen, so this is kind of cheating in a way. But assuming that I didn't know what's going to happen in the patch that's about to drop, my opinion was before I knew, like, oh, just give her 50 health back, and that'll increase her durability, and that'll help with her lifesteal playstyle, which I think ultimately that's the problem is, and that dovetails into Garrus too. Just a really high skill ceiling and people don't want to play the way the character's designed. Like same with Garrus, like he has these mechanics to where he can gain life back, but that's not how most of the scene wants to play. Most of the scene wants to like rush down and cram 50-50s down people's throats. So that's why everyone thinks Garrus is ass, which I definitely don't think he's top 10. He might be on the lower half of the cast, but he's better than people think he is, and he's about to get buffed, and I know that for a fact, so I'm gonna put him right there for now. Homelander is literally broken. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't think Homelander's top 5. Once they fix his bug, I think, and then once people learn the matchup a little bit better and get good at reacting to like these float cancel kind of shenanigans, things will get easier. He's tough right now, but he's literally bugged. So I don't think he's a bad character, but he has some blatant weaknesses that I think that keeps him out of top 3, top 5. His armored move is atrocious. It only goes straight up. It has a bit of a hitbox in front and behind him, which is alright, but it's pretty much Garrus levels of wake up armor move, and it's so reactable too. So easy to visually confirm what's happening and prepare to punish. So I mean, between his armor and he's really minus on a lot of stuff. If you look, he's not brimming with plus frames unless he's kicking you, doing like float cancel shit. So, his pokes are good, but loses his turn hard. Has bad wake up armor. And depending on your cameo choice, his only mid is what is it, back one, or I was doing it all season, back one or forward one. Shit, I can't remember. I think it was forward 1-2. Yeah, forward 1-2. Forward 1's a fast mid, but it's stubby. And it goes, I believe, into a high. So you have to literally, what I was doing is I was doing forward 1, down R1 with jacks to do the arm wave. And there was a gap in that, but when they didn't call out the gap, it would push him back and I could reset and go back to zoning. Which brings up my other point. The reason why he's not bottom 5 is this guy's got some killer zoning though. So all in all, I think he's a decently balanced character once. I think he's a cool design. I'm probably not gonna play him. Not gonna lie. I like Mortal Kombat characters. I'm not trying to play Superman, but he has some weaknesses, and I think once these bugs are addressed, he will even out. He won't be top 1. I don't think he's gonna be top 1. I'll tell you that much, and he might not even be top 3. But that's just my opinion. We'll see where the things develop as they patch the game. Man, Scorpion. I'm not even gonna talk about Scorpion yet. Post nerf Johnny. Where would I put? Oh, this is tough. I might have to lay a couple characters on this list and move them around, and I'll say something. One character I definitely did not put any respect on. I put it towards the lower half of the tier list. Is Tanya, and that was from lack of experience. Ooh, Indy's here. Hi, Indy. You want to say hi to the live stream? Come on up. Say hi. Meow. Say hi. Meow. Meow. Say something. Alright, I can't get him to talk, but anyway, Indy's on my lap now. Tanya was a character that I just didn't have enough matchup experience against, and I still haven't played a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I need to lab her more, but she might fall in the tier list now because of these armored shenanigans that she does. Maybe the down 2 jump cancel will change her, but assuming that I didn't know that was coming, I would say that, you know, she has really good special moves that she can make safe and just play a really defensive, annoying play style that can exploit impatient people. So I'm definitely going to knock her down a few notches, but she's definitely not in C or B tier. Shang. Yeah, I'm going to say it again. I don't want to talk about it. I've talked about it in my last tier list. This guy is not that good. And he's the definition of good on, like, the potential on paper. Oh my god, like, he could do so much crazy stuff. But it's like, in reality, buff young Shang, man. Everyone just switches to old Shang and does one combo. That's why I had to drop him. I don't want to just do one combo. I'm sorry, that's boring. So, give young Shang more strings. Back 1-2, as you guys know, I told you before, it goes high into mid, and it's unsafe on block. It's minus 16, so you start with a high, and then you go into a mid, and it's minus 16, and it's a 2-hit string. You can't even really hit confirm it. Fuck that. This guy sucks. Buff him, make young Shang awesome, so I can go back to playing Shang and become a zoning monster. Please and thank you. Sub-Zero. I'm gonna make sure nobody's in chat. It says my bit rate's too low, but oh well. Hopefully the stream works out. I turned the gain up on the mic, so I'm louder as well. Hopefully it works. Who next? Who's next? Kung Lao. Character's boring. This character sucks. People play him really lame. I'm hoping that he gets some love, so he gets more, you know, he keeps that aggressive play style, but gets some more diversity in his options. Honestly, I got to keep everything in mind, and this is an online tier list. So, to be honest, Kung Lao online, I'm not really impressed for the most part. Someone else that is good online though is Ashra. Ashra, she's really good online. She has forward 2, as I've said before. I can't really say that my opinions has changed that much. All I hear is that the pros say offline, her overhead, you just don't get opened up by. So, I'm going to knock her down a few notches on the tier list because Some people say she's getting overestimated, but we'll see where she lies in a second here. Kenshi. This is another character. You can nerf him again. I don't really care. People are like, oh, he takes skill. It's like someone's gonna find this, you know, take the time. Like the people that love the game are gonna take the time to play the game and learn the character. So, you know, he has a high skill ceiling. He might have the highest skill ceiling in the whole game. So we're not sure about that yet. We haven't solved. You know, there's a lot of options that are coming to the game, and there's an update that'll change a lot of things. So, but right now, I'm sorry. Kenshi's always been top 3, top 5, and it'll never not be until they seriously do something about Sento, which they shouldn't, because that's what makes him a cool, fun character. So, yep, Kenshi's good, high skill ceiling. Not as many people play him as they should because they suck, and they just want to do 2 strings and rush people down, and that takes way less brain power. So they just play Johnny. Peacemaker, bro. Yeah, he got nerfed. Rightfully so. The character's dumb looking. Breaks my immersion. Tried to watch the TV series. Everyone's like, it's so good. I'm like, bro, this shit's written for like 15-year-olds. You guys are retarded. So yeah, I'm glad he got nerfed. I said it from day one. That force field move was way too strong. I showed my friend the day he came on. I'm like, dude, this is busted. And then it took them, what, 2 months to finally address it? And I knew I was right in my heart of hearts from day one. Because you go forward, down, back, X, and he would flick on a blue shield that would take unlimited hits and would last for like a literal 5 seconds. Insane. Nerfed his ass to the ground now. Probably in the middle of the cast at best now, but it's hard to say. We will kick him up a little bit though, because online he is annoying still, because he can zone. Liu Kang. Yeah, Liu Kang's really good. If you're good at the playstyle of just like modulating between pressuring up close and then learning how to step back to full screen and harassing and being patient, if you're into that whole playstyle, Liu Kang's one of the best at it, honestly. Just like in MK11, he kind of has that same weakness of like, he's not super good at the a little bit past like sweep range, mid range. But other than that, he does great up close and he does great far away in most matchups. So he's definitely a good online character. Quan. Nah. Omni-Man. I don't know. He's alright. He's not. I don't know. I think less and less of him every month. I think he's boring, and there might be some high-level Omni-Man players that can beat me up, but honestly, it's just like when I lose to Omni-Man, it's like I didn't block. It's not like I don't feel cheated. I feel like I just didn't block, and I didn't press at the right time to call out the same old BS. So I don't know. I don't know where Omni-Man lies nowadays. I think that he's pretty balanced. I think that he's gonna get, like I said last time, he's gonna get worse over time. His strings are just too, he's just too vanilla, too straightforward, and he's gonna become very predictable over the next year or two if people just keep playing him the way they do. Now, I'd say Lee May is about the same too. Good up close, not that good full screen. Just doesn't. Amplified firework shot is still a high. Leads to a combo, but still a high. So, I don't know. Not that good far away, and very stubby up close, but does a lot of damage. But once again, like Omni-Man, kind of leads her to be predictable. They kind of do the same 2 strings over and over again. But we know she's getting buffed, so she'll be better. I don't want to talk about Smoke right now. We'll get to Smoke. Katana, definitely good online. Great zoning. Just shimmies with the mid over and over and over again. catches low-level players mashing over and over and over again. She extends forward with her blade in her hand, and it's a good mid, good far-reaching mid with disjoint. Scrub killer, 101. Just walk back, catch them pressing buttons, getting anxious, hit them away, get the life lead, blast them with fans. They don't know how to get in. Easy victory. Catch them in a wind trap, kick them in the air, make them explode. GG's. She's good. She's definitely good. She might be top 10. It's hard to say. Someone I think. I don't know. They do good damage, but ultimately, I don't know. I just don't. I do decent against Shao. It just sucks. He needs like. He's really got to jail into his like strings. Otherwise, I don't know. When I play Havoc, I just mash down 4 on his ass. It's like, you can't do anything. If you want to try to advance, just drop kick him, and yeah. I don't know. I wish. So that I'd say he's probably better offline because of that, because you don't have to worry about your jailing frames like dropping and like misinputting and stuff. So he's probably better offline. So I'll put him right there. Baraka, yeah, I feel like Baraka's better online than all these characters. Predictable game plan though. I guess that's the when I think about it, that's kind of where I draw the line right here in this B line. It's like, man, everyone here down is pretty predictable game plan. Versus it's like these characters up here, they have a chance to be a bit more fluid. Well, I get with the exception of Melina. Melina just does good. She does the same thing over and over and still does good because I don't know, she's just aggressive and has good strings. But I'd say all these characters from B down is just like pretty predictable, with the exception of like Shang and Natara, maybe Garrus if you play like a wild card like creative Garrus. But the rest of these characters, I mean, most of the time you just run into a 2-string Andy and learn how to block, learn the frames, and you'll do okay. Reiko, Reiko's good. People are finally coming to say like, yo, Reiko is actually really good. He does have some really good strings. And he has a back fist that's plus on block. I don't ever see anyone use it though. They always go for the overhead. He has an overhead and a back fist that's a high that is plus on block. So you can modulate between overheading them, sweeping them, and then once you get them to know, once you know they're not gonna duck, it's like, well, boom. Back fist, was it +6 or +8, some crazy shit like that, and then into full sequence of pressure, into make them sit there and block longer, into back fist. Same thing with Havoc. I've been learning Havoc, and I feel like there's a sort of like bullying playstyle that you can tap into with like Havoc and Reiko up close, but you really gotta be patient. You gotta know when to shoot your shots. You know what I mean? But personally, I enjoy playing like that. I like getting someone in the corner and just staggering the shit out of them, laying down the plus frames, sweep, jump kick, combo, sweep. You know what I mean? It's like, it feels good sometimes to just piece them up piece by piece. And Reiko has the potential for that. On top of that, has a fantastic fireball, multiple hits, even non-amplified. It's like 3 or 4 stars. Breaks armor. What else? Breaks armor. And it's a mid when you spend a bar. So he's definitely good. I don't know. I'm not sure what to do. We'll see. I'll reorder it when I finish. Alright. Raiden is still good. His low string is still very good. Especially online. Catch you not blocking. Has a built-in teleport, and that's huge because half the people in this game just pick a cameo like Serena and just do full screen assist. So the built-in teleport's huge. That means like, oh, I never have to play like Motaro if I'm just annoyed with zoning. I don't ever really have to play Sub-Zero cameo, that is, uh, to deal with zoning because it's like you have a built-in teleport. And then I believe the amplified one's combos, which I don't. I've only got hit by once or twice. I want to see people tap into that more, but yeah, Raiden's still good online even after the nerfs. He's not maybe not the best character in the game, maybe not top 5, but yeah, you can still win with him easily. He's still got a good kit. Oh, smoke. I finally am gonna allow my ego to let me say, like, maybe he's not top 5, top 3. Maybe I'm just a scrub and I can't block online. But nonetheless, Wi-Fi Smoke is probably my least favorite matchup. Pisses me off, ruins my zoning fun. So we'll put him. We're gonna go like that for now. Reptile. Reptile does alright. After the buffs, you know, his overhead's safe uncharged now. It used to be -12. You could get a jab punish or something else. He's probably better than ever. I'm excited. I'm happy for Reptile players. It's one of my favorite. It's like probably my favorite character besides Collector. It's going back to like, you know, legacy characters. So I'm really happy. I was thinking about playing him when the game came out. Really happy for Reptile players. Like I said, overhead's safe now, so you can just kind of piece people up. You already have a fantastic sweep. Pair him up with Movado. I love Movado. Like, you know, I love just doing sweep combos and grab combos. It really makes it easy for you to open people up. So I feel like Reptile's better than ever, and that's a fact. And I'm happy for Reptile players, and I really want to see them tap into the highest level and just go invisible and mix people up. Good. That's a W. Rain sucks online. Oh my god. I'm sure he's great, but you know, up close he beats ass. But man, full screen, dude, this character sucks, man. I want to put him higher, but dude, I play some bad Rain players, and it's just like, dude, I literally the one day I hit back R1 with Movado on reaction. Every time they tried to do something full screen, it would beat them. It was disgusting. I'm like, oh my god. They can't give him a regular fireball now. I'm sure that would break the character. But man, I wish he just had a regular fast fireball. And I would play him and I would zone with him. But yeah, nope, they wanted him to be the overhead grab character for some reason. I talk about this every time. I'm not going to cry about it again. But yeah, rework Rain entirely, please. Probably not going to happen. I don't want to talk about Scorpion again. We know that he's going to receive an adjustment. I have spoilers, but if I were to not know that, I would tell you the same thing, guys. I'd say, dude, this character, I don't know how you guys play this character. It's probably the most boring freaking character in the game. Down 1, 2, 1, down 1, 2, 1, down 1, 1, 1, 2. It's like, how do you guys play like that? That is so boring. I hate Scorpion. I was tortured by him. I had to play him for like 3 years, MK11, get my ass beat every day by Scorpion. So I'm pretty salty, but man, you gotta buff this character. This is literally the bare bones. He's so boring. I almost feel bad for Scorpion players because their character is just literally nothing. Just literally like down 1 jab string, down 1 jab string, grab, mid launcher into spear. It's just so boring. I don't know. Maybe, you know, for new players, it's good to get started, but. Sindel, definitely good. She has a really high skill ceiling. I don't think people are tapping into the little move where she snaps and then her cameo recharges faster. That's a whole can of worms right there that I feel like really smart players can start building around, and I'm sure there's some out there. I'm not on like Twitter anymore, like looking at clips every day, so I only know who I play, but I definitely believe she's got a high skill ceiling. She's got a lot of, and that goes back to my whole point. It's like I feel like everyone down from here down just needs more options, just needs more buttons, just needs more special moves, just needs more you know what I mean? Just needs more stuff because they're 2 string Andes, they're two functions, and that's about it. You know, I'm down to the last three. It's kind of hard to say. I really can't. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Really disappointed again. Like Ermac came out, he had the best animations. I love his fatality where he like spins you around and shit. Nobody's really playing him. Once again, same shit, different day. Has a high skill ceiling, but it's kind of hard. Why would I do that online when I can just, I don't know, play Johnny, use two strings, play Ashura, and win simply. Play Homelander, have a busted mix-up. Play Smoke, have a busted mix-up. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm really not sure how good Ermac is. I've played like 5. I've lost to 2. I've beat 2. You know, I've maybe lost to another one. People aren't really playing him, sadly. I figured he would have took off. So it's kind of hard to tell how good he is right now. So I'll put him right here because just for the fact that he has the green shield, and I feel like online, if you're patient and smart, you get the life lead, you get the meter lead, you get them to spend their bars, and then you know, you turn on green shield and camp him out. So he can't be that bad online. He doesn't have a traditional fireball though, so I ain't gonna put him any higher because at the end of the day, he's got a teleport attack for full screen, his cameo, and then he's got his footsies and his mid range. You know what I mean? And that's like, but he doesn't really have a fireball, so he's kind of got. He's not good full screen then, right? We could say. But honestly, the whole green armor thing is underexplored for sure, and I think it's cheap. They might nerf. I wouldn't be surprised if someone started exploiting it and they nerfed it, just like Homelander's blue shield. It's just like, you know, I think if enough people like tap into the potential of the green armor, they might have to adjust it. Because I'm telling you guys, once people get really good at this game and learn how to block, we're gonna be asking for that timer to be 99 seconds. I'm telling you guys, I'm calling it now. This game, when I play my friend, I told you guys this last stream, but when I play my friend, he barely plays. He plays Kenshi Sub-Zero. His combos take so long, like, and then I'll counter zone him back. We run the clock down to under 30 seconds consistently. So I'm telling you guys, we might need this to be a high damage game at the end of the day, because I think once you learn how to block so good, and if they keep buffing zoning, which I hope they do personally, in my opinion, you're going to be able to time people out. I've done it with Havoc last season. I've done it to multiple people. I time out my friend once a day every time we play, because the combos just take so freaking long in this game, and the grab animations take so long. I'm telling you, we're going to be asking for a 99-second clock by the end of this game. I'm telling you guys, mark my words. Havoc, I'm put some, you know, you got some minor, I love the buff to forward 1, 3. It went from like minus 11 or 12 to minus 6 on block. Works great with Movado. You do like forward 1, 3, up R1, into easy combo or whatever you want to do. Havoc has a decent skill ceiling, and I feel like people aren't tapping into him. He's not the best character in the game, but he has room for creativity. And man, I want to put him. I'm gonna reorganize this tier. Man, I'm torn. I'm not gonna lie, guys. So we got Quan Chi left. I'm not sure where to put him. Oh, I'm not sure, guys. It's hard to say. Okay. So all right, we're gonna start organizing this tier list right here. So for my online tier list, pre-Takeda patch, I am going to put, for now, okay, we're gonna put Johnny number 1. I'm sorry, I'm still playing a lot of Johnnies. At me. Tell me what you think in the comments section. Johnny's still good. Sorry. Johnny, number 1. Kenshi's always going to be good. Homelander, literally broken right now. His overhead's supposed to be like minus 16. You have to like mash down 1 at the right time. I'm going to demote him when the time comes, but as it stands before the Takeda patch, he's very good online. Ashura, very good online. I've talked about her every tier list. I don't know, she's just good. Sindel has a lot of options and can make her cameo come back faster. And she has zoning on top of that. And then she has a stupid hair poke move that's just good mid-range. So, definitely good online. Because you got to hit that flawless block gap to even try to get a punish or call out like a cancel on the hair move. So, good luck doing that. It's very hard. You got to have like literally be Quan Chi and kick her in the back of the head. Or like literally get her to miss space and like mash down 4 with Havoc. That's the only time you're ever going to hit her. Smoke. How are we going to order this tier list? Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm doing it. I don't know. Melina's good. I'm sorry. I don't know if she's the best in the game, but this is my online tier list. This is my opinion, and I'm doing it. We're gonna have Johnny. I play a lot of Johnnies, a lot of Melinas. Play a few Homelanders. He'll be patched. Don't play a lot of Kenchis, but I'm still not demoting him because he's good. I'm sorry, he's good. Just because he's hard doesn't mean he's not good. Ashura, not as hard. But once again, going back to what I'm saying, she has more options. I totally forgot about this whole point. She has Dark Stance. Bro, I've been playing this game for like 9 months, and I've seen like 2 people go into Dark Stance. She's got a whole nother area to explore that people aren't even doing. They're literally doing, like, once again, 2-string Andy's doing like the same 2 combos for the first 8 months of the game. She has stuff to tap into, which I haven't even seen. Because you want to know why? Because the Ashras kill me before I even have 3 darkness charges on me. So, you know, that's a whole thing right there. So basically, online, Johnny and Melina just beat ass, and they rush down really hard. And then these four, they have so many options. Great zoning, great up close. One of a kind character. Great, best footsies, reach in the game. Can modulate between 2 stances. And then Sindel, it's great zoning, great mid range. Once again, lots of options. Smoke, okay. I'll suspend my ego. I know some people say Smoke is bad, whatever. I'll put him like right here. That's the best I'm gonna do for you guys. So who is the top of A tier? The real question is, we'll probably put Liu Kang's definitely good. Who's next to him? I'm gonna say, you know, I lose to Katana the most out of all these in this list. So I'm gonna put Katana, as I said, has a great shimmy game, and then can just play the life lead, and good luck getting in. Great zoning. Same thing with Liu Kang, get the life lead, beat your ass to the corner, make space, zone you out. Reptile, we're going to see a lot, you know, people have been loyal to Reptile since the beginning. They've been asking for buffs. He's been getting buffs. His overhead's safe now, as I stated. That's going to help a lot. And, yeah, and his moves where he pulls it, like his strings where he sweeps his opponent with the tail, are now safe too. So he lost his turn hard on a lot of stuff, or it was just straight up unsafe. On the unsafe stuff, now they made it at least like safe. So yeah, he's only getting better. His stocks are going up. I'm happy for Reptile players, as I said. You know, I talk about Smoke all the time. I'm gonna put him right here. Fine. Raiden's still good, like I said, still good. Tanya, I've been sleeping on Tanya. I need to play more Tanyas. I need to learn the matchup, but we'll just put her here for now, like this. We'll put him just like that. Yeah, that feels right to me. That feels right to me. Reiko, I do beat Reikos, but I also lose to Reikos. So I say it's about 50-50 right there, honestly. He's good though. I think that he might not have as many options as a lot of these characters in this upper half, but what he does is effective. And like I said, the stagger game's really good if you want to get good at that. And when you get him in the corner without meter, you can just beat him up. Ermac, like I said, I don't know. We'll just Honestly. You know what? Now that I think about it, his cancels are probably shitty online. So, we'll... I don't even know. I'm not sure. We'll go like that. So yeah, Tanya and Rain. They have their strengths. And that pretty much rounds off my upper half. I don't know. How would I really describe it? Rain's good. He's just not his owner. And then Tanya's his owner. And you can just kind of play really lame and patiently. And they're both, I'd say, effective online. Shao Kahn, I don't know. I always end up blocking his stuff. So I feel like he's right about middle of the road. He's not bad. I play a lot of Shao Kahns. He's not an unpopular character. I beat about 6 out of 10 though. So I feel like this is a good spot. Now, Havoc, this is going to be where I put him. I feel like he's better now with the buffs. I hope he gets buffed again. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with him, and I think I might stick with him. I'm going to try to show everyone what I think he can do, and I'm going to try to grow as a player. And yeah, I think he's a cool design, and I have a lot more to learn, and that's all I can really say right now. I'm kind of rambling. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna end this video soon, or this stream, but Havoc's got potential. That's all. That's what I'm trying to say. Sub-Zero, kind of predictable, but still does okay. Still has mix. Same with Baraka. Maybe we'll go like this. We'll put Baraka in front of him. We'll kick Havoc down here, but predictable, good damage. Predictable, bad damage, but has Ice Clone. So we'll go like this. Predictable, fantastic damage. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll go like this. Yeah, that feels... Maybe, we'll go like this. Boom, right there. That's... We'll kick Omni-Man. Up like this. Yeah. Alright, right there. That's my beeline right there. Predictable. Good damage. Predictable, fantastic damage. Bad zoning. Predictable, fantastic damage. I don't know. Maybe we'll go like this then. I'm not sure where to put Lee May. It's hard to say. Alright, this is the line right here. And then, alright, here's my C list. Peacemaker, I can't really say, man. I don't know. He got nerfed in the ground. I'm going to kick Kung Lao up because although I think he's very boring and predictable, people still use him and get wins with him. So he has some level of use. Nitara, big damage. Glass Cannon, though. Needs buffs. Quan Chi, fun zoning. Creative trap setups. Potential for, really high skill ceiling. Horrible pokes. Gaps in his strings, though. We'll see how much of an adjustment he receives. The new armor portal has been serving a lot of good high-level players, though, so I'm not going to put him in buff, please, because I feel like there's... we need to spend a little bit more time digging into him before we ask for more buffs. Garrus, I'm not going to lie. I think people are really not impressed with him. We know he's receiving a bunch of updates. He's already got buffed again, but... something about him. He seems a little... I just played him the other day. I just want to say off the cuff. I want to be like, whoa, make his dash a little better. Or like his strings feel a little too sluggish or something. I'm not sure what's wrong with him, but something feels kind of off. But with just a few touch-ups, he could be a top 5 character doing some of the coolest, most creative combos in the game. So I hope they adjust Garrus, and I hope all the Garrus players get a fun character. Like I said, Homelander, screw this character. His character's dumb. Nerf to the ground, who gives a shit. I play Mortal Kombat, I'm not trying to play superheroes. And then Shang, like I said, guys, young Shang sucks. Give him like 1 or 2 strings, like legitimately. Maybe even give him a new special move. And Scorpion's probably the most boring character in the game. If you want to play ABC 123, like baby's first fighting game, go ahead and play this character. It'll help you get started. Other than that, I don't see why you would ever want to touch this character. Very boring. MK11 Scorpion design was way cooler. This just looks like an Asian dude, honestly. MK11 Scorpion like was a badass. He was like swinging his swords around. He had fire coming out everywhere. This guy is just like, oh, I have a dart and a chain. Like that's it. Okay, and then we have Takeda. Takeda's not in the game yet, so no, I messed that up. Hold on, I gotta add a whole tier. Crap. Oops. All right. Thank you so much for watching, guys. That concludes my pre-Takeda tier list. Had a lot of fun making this. I got some of my thoughts out. I know I repeated a lot of the stuff from the last tier list, but only so much has changed. But the cliff notes is my opinions on Havoc have changed a bit. My opinions on Tanya has changed a bit. I think Omni-Man's only going to get worse if they don't give him stuff. I think these characters are only going to get worse if they don't give him stuff. They're going to get more predictable. Oh no, I messed up my list. Good thing I didn't end the stream. That would have been stupid. Okay, so we got S, A, B, C, buff please, not in the game. Perfect. But, I think Datara does a lot of damage, but give her more health. Quan Chi needs to be developed more. Garrus needs to be developed more. I'm happy they nerfed Homelander into, or, not Homelander, but, Peacemaker into the ground. And Homelander's gonna not be top 5, I promise you guys. They're gonna adjust his bugs, and then people are gonna drop him just like they drop everyone else and go on to the next busted thing. Hey, I appreciate you guys watching so much. Much love. Postmaster FGC out. I'm gonna be grinding the patch. Super excited for the next era of MK1. I love you all. Have a great day. Peace.